It was BOYS, Bring Your Own Shovel, for the groundbreaking Sunday, September 14th, of the new Leaf Worship Center and Civic and Cultural Center at Gateway Avenue and Route 7, a stone's throw from the I-90 interchange in Conneaut. Using mostly volunteer work, the old Hammett Medical Building has been transformed into a preschool. The groundbreaking is for the main building, with construction being handled by Housel Construction of Jefferson. The whole project, approaching $2 million, gets its genesis from the former Lakeview, East Conneaut, and First United Methodist Churches, which combined in 2009. Services under the new name New Leaf have been held at the First United Methodist Church behind the downtown McDonald's. But the congregation will move once work is completed around Easter to the new facility, which will offer multiple services, from 15,500 square feet of floor space for walking and jogging, to basketball, tennis, and volleyball courts, to a green VIP room seating 1,000 people. A second phase would hopefully add a pool and locker rooms and work with the Ashtabula YMYWCA.
Well, today we're breaking ground for New Leaf. It's going to be a flex facility for this community. About 10 years ago, actually, conversations started amongst the United Methodists in town. More or less the question was, what would happen if we united? And after about 4 or 5 years of talking, it was we came to the point where we decided to do what's called a vital merger. That's where the congregations would merge together to do church in a new way, but also in a new place. For 5 years, we've been doing it in a new way, working towards this moment where we can do it in a new place. So the flex facility that we are going to be breaking ground for today is basically a facility that can be used in many different ways. It could be used for athletic events such as basketball, volleyball. There'll be 2 tennis courts inside. It's also a 1,000-seat facility with the ability to do high-tech projection, and there's going to be what's called computer-driven smart lights. It's just going to have, oh yeah, it could be for theatrical. It's going to be used as a cultural and civic center for the area. Hammett built this as a medical facility, and then there was a doctor's office that used this for a season, and now that we have purchased it, we've totally remodeled the inside, and it is now the home of the New Leaf Child Care and Learning Center. The 1,000-seat facility is going to be 100 feet by 155 feet, and the structure right next to me here is approximately 90 by 100. It's told we have a loan that we've entered into for $1.2 million to finish the project, but we put in probably well over $300,000 so far into the project. By Sunday morning benevolence, as people give faithfully, and we do have generous and faithful givers here. And also by people in the community who like what's going on, like the idea that we're not doing this for ourselves but for the community, and they decide to chip in. I think that it's what happens when a group of people decide to do something for the community shows up.
So do you think that the location here by Gateway, by the Interstate 90 is going to be maybe helping to rebirth the community?
We certainly hope so. Everything that we've done here is not just for flexibility, but also to expand opportunities in Conneaut for business. So we want to help the community grow in every way, both to be healthy physically and spiritually, economically.
I think it's a very exciting project, another plus for Conneaut. A beautiful facility, and all-purpose facility. You call it the Flex, and I think positive for Conneaut is very good. It brings people into Conneaut. It's built up the interchange here, and hopefully that continues more in Conneaut. We appreciate it.
It's a good location.
Yes,
right off of 90.
Right off 90, and what they're talking about, tennis courts and basketball courts, receptions and concerts and plays and stuff. So you couldn't ask for a better thing, and a lot of land, and it's very, very, very good for the city of Conneaut.
The vital merger that occurred that formed New Leaf United Methodist Church has some particular significance to my wife and myself. I was raised at Lakeview Evangelical United Brethren Church, which became United Methodist Church. And Brenda grew up at First United Methodist. And in 1968, when the merger between EUB and Methodist brought about the United Methodist Church, we were dating. and we thought that was a sign, and so we got married.
The health and the vitality of any community is firmly based on the bedrock of that community, and that is our churches and our united spiritual beliefs in a God who looks over all of us at all times.
Just wanted to say I've been on this since the very beginning, the very first meeting that we had at a little building across from Marcy's funeral home, and that was many years ago. And it's been a long journey. And yes, everybody has said all they can say about how God has kind of put it to us once in a while and to make us remember that he's still in charge and we have to wait for him to make the decisions. And he's finally made it, and it's about time. Thank you.
All right, this is the moment we've been waiting for here. I'm going to ask you all to make sure that you're far enough away from each other you can actually dig a shovel full of dirt. And as we go to our places, we're going to sing, Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary. Would you join me? Lord, prepare me.
It's an awesome project. Yes, we've been working many months on it now, but you won't believe it when it's finished.
I know there's been a lot of volunteer work on this.
Yeah,
This is our
many hours. A lot of people you look around here spending a lot of hours on that other building.
All right, you guys can, because you
There'll
guys
be a
have
lot of
plastic
volunteer
shovels.
work
Okay,
on this
this
new
one.
building.